Becky Lynch mourns as her daughter dies of cancer, leaving her devastated. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In WWE, we know Becky Lynch as the Man, a fighter, a champion, and one of the toughest women in the history of professional wrestling. She has battled through pain, injuries, and countless challenges in the ring. But nothing could prepare her for this. Behind the bright lights and roaring crowds, Becky faced the most heartbreaking fight of her life, a fight no parent ever wants to face. Her young daughter, her pride, her joy, was diagnosed with cancer. And despite every ounce of love, hope, and prayer, Becky was forced to say goodbye. Today, we take you inside Becky Lynch's devastating journey. From a moment she learned of her daughter's diagnosis to the emotional final goodbye that has left the WWE Universe shaken. This is a story of heartbreak, loss, and unimaginable strength. The joy of motherhood. Before tragedy struck, Becky Lynch's world was filled with happiness. In 2020, she shocked the wrestling world when she announced her pregnancy live on Monday Night Raw. Fans saw a different side of Becky, a softer, glowing, proud mother-to-be. When her daughter was born, Becky and Seth Rollins shared glimpses of their new life on social media. Becky often spoke about how motherhood had changed her. "I thought winning championships was everything, but nothing compares to holding her in my arms." For a time, Becky was invincible. She was balancing WWE stardom and motherhood with grace. Her daughter became her greatest source of strength and her greatest reason to keep fighting. But as life would prove, even the strongest hearts can be shattered. It started with small signs, things no parent ever wants to notice. Becky's daughter became tired easily. She wasn't her usual playful self. Becky and Seth thought it was just a cold. But after weeks of doctor visits, their world came crashing down. The diagnosis was brutal childhood cancer. Becky later revealed in an emotional interview, "When the doctor said the word, my whole world stopped. I wanted to trade places with her. I wanted it to be me, not her." The WWE Universe rallied behind her. Superstars sent messages of support. Seth Rollins stood by Becky's side through every sleepless night, every hospital visit, and every tearful moment. But despite the treatments, despite the fight, the disease was relentless. Becky began stepping away from WWE. For the first time in her career, wrestling didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was being there for a little girl. Months turned into a battle of hope and heartbreak. Becky documented parts of the journey privately, sharing only a few photos with fans. Her daughter smiling in the hospital bed, holding Becky's hand. She often wrote, "She's the strongest person I know. Stronger than me. Stronger than anyone." Friends described Becky as a warrior. She stayed at the hospital day and night, reading stories to her daughter, holding her hand through every treatment, and whispering words of encouragement. But behind the smiles, Becky was breaking. Seth Rollins, in a rare emotional statement, told fans, "Becky hasn't left her side. She's been the rock in this storm, but I see the pain in her eyes. She's hurting more than she'll ever admit." Despite their best efforts, the disease spread. And for Becky, every second with her daughter became more precious than the last. The final goodbye. And then, the day came. In a quiet hospital room, surrounded by family, Becky Lynch held her daughter one last time. Through tears, Becky whispered, "I love you more than anything. You are my hero. You'll always be with me, always." Her daughter smiled, a small, fragile smile, and squeezed Becky's hand before drifting into eternal peace. Becky later described that moment as the most painful of her life. "When she was gone, I felt like my heart was ripped out of my chest. I didn't know how to breathe. I didn't know how to exist." The WWE Universe mourned with her. Fans trended hashtag #StayStrongBecky worldwide. Superstars from every era reached out. But no amount of support could fill the void in Becky's heart. She disappeared from WWE for weeks. No interviews, no appearances, just silence and grief. Becky's grief. When Becky Lynch finally returned to social media, she posted a single message. "For my little girl, I'll keep fighting. Always." It was raw. It was heartbreaking. And it reminded the world that even the strongest warriors can be broken. Fans flooded her with love. WWE aired a tribute package honoring her daughter's memory, a touching gesture that left even the toughest superstars in tears. Becky's pain was visible, but so was her strength. Seth Rollins, standing beside her, told fans during a live event, "We're going to keep her memory alive. Every time Becky steps in this ring, she's doing it for her." And Becky, though devastated, vowed to do exactly that. Instead of letting grief destroy her, Becky Lynch decided to turn her pain into purpose. She began working with children's cancer charities, visiting hospitals, and dedicating matches to her daughter's memory. WWE cameras captured an emotional moment when Becky, standing in the ring, pointed to the sky after a victory and mouthed the words, "For you." Her fans, now more supportive than ever, stood with her. Becky's story wasn't just about wrestling anymore. It was about survival. It was about a mother who lost everything but refused to let the loss define her. For Becky Lynch, every fight now carries a deeper meaning. Every match, every promo, every step into the arena, it's all for her daughter. Becky Lynch has faced the kind of heartbreak that words can't describe. She has endured a loss that no parent should ever experience. But through the pain, she's shown the world what true strength looks like. Her daughter may be gone, but her spirit lives on in every single thing Becky does. The WWE Universe has seen Becky Lynch the champion. Becky Lynch, the man, Becky Lynch the fighter. Now, they see Becky Lynch, the mother whose love will never die. And maybe, just maybe, that love will be the thing that helps her heal. This is not the end of Becky Lynch's story. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one written not with gold titles, but with unbreakable love. Her daughter's memory will live forever, and Becky Lynch will keep fighting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to share the stories that remind us why these superstars are more than just wrestlers. They are human. They are heroes. And Becky Lynch is one of the strongest of them all. Her fans, now more supportive than ever, stood with her. Becky's story wasn't just about wrestling anymore. It was about survival. It was about a mother who lost everything but refused to let the loss define her. For Becky Lynch, every fight now carries a deeper meaning. Every match, every promo, every step into the arena, it's all for her daughter. Becky Lynch has faced the kind of heartbreak that words can't describe. She has endured a loss that no parent should ever experience. But through the pain, she's shown the world what true strength looks like. Her daughter may be gone, but her spirit lives on in every single thing Becky does. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we continue to share the stories that remind us why these superstars are more than just wrestlers. They are human. They are heroes. And Becky Lynch is one of the strongest of them all.